Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on the Merry Wives of Windsor and we get to hear from Mr. Ford today, which actually technically in the script they just call him Ford and then they call his wife Mistress Ford, presuming that things default to male, but whatever, I'm going to differentiate and I'm going to say Mr. Ford. So, nah. So we're in Act 3, Scene 5, which is the scene where Falstaff tells Mr. Ford about his adventures trying to woo Mistress Ford. Remember, Falstaff went to try to woo her, but she and Mistress Page had set up sort of a trap for him that involved him getting carried out in a laundry basket full of dirty clothes and dumped into a river. So that happened, and they thought that that was so much fun that they want to do it again. They want to set him up and make an idiot out of him again. So he's been invited back to Mistress Ford's house at 8 o'clock this morning, which is approximately the time that it is now, if not slightly after. But Falstaff was at the inn having a drink, and Mr. Ford came in dressed as Mr. Brooke or Mr. Broom, depending on if you're reading the folio or other versions of the script. And Falstaff relates the story and recounts how he was actually there in the house when Mr. Ford came like bursting in trying to find him, but couldn't find him. He recounts that and recounts that he was carried out in his laundry basket and oh my goodness, didn't he feel like an idiot and all that sort of thing. And Mr. Ford is like, you know, you must be giving up on trying to woo Mistress Ford then. And Falstaff was like, no, actually I'm going back at about 8 o'clock this morning because her husband is out birding. And Mr. Ford / Broom / Brooke is like, oh, it's about 8 o'clock now. And Falstaff's like, oh, I should go. So he leaves, and Mr. Ford has a moment on stage by himself where we get to see his state of mind at the moment. And he says, is this a vision? Is this a dream? Do I sleep? Master Ford, awake, awake, Master Ford. There's a hole made in your best coat, Master Ford. This 'tis to be married. This 'tis to have linen and buck baskets. Well, I will proclaim myself what I am. I will now take the ledger. He is at my house. He cannot escape me. 'Tis impossible he should. He cannot creep into a halfpenny purse, nor into a pepper box. But, lest the devil that guides him should aid him, I will search impossible places. Though what I am, I cannot avoid, yet to be what I would not shall not make me tame. If I have horns to make one mad, let the proverb go with me. I'll be horn mad. So he feels like an idiot, is what he's saying here. He cannot believe that Falstaff was able to get out of the house in a laundry basket while he was standing right there and actually asked what's in the laundry basket. So he feels duped. He can't believe that this is happening. He can't believe that Falstaff is actually successful in trying to woo his wife. So he's like, I'm going to go. I know he's going to my house right now. So I'm going to go to my house right now and I'm going to search everywhere, even the little tiny nooks and crannies that there's no way that he could fit into. There's no way. I know he's there now. I'm going to go there now and I'm definitely going to find him and I'm going to call everybody out. And if they want to say that I'm crazy, fine, I'll be crazy. And he leaves to go try to catch Falstaff at his house with his wife. And that is the end of Act 3, Scene 5, and in fact the end of Act 3. And tomorrow we get to dig into Act 4. Again, tomorrow's going to be a long one because the monologue is from Act 4, Scene 4, so we're going to have a bunch of stuff that we need to catch up on. So, fair warning, pop some popcorn, whatever, and I'll see you tomorrow for more. Mwah.